Hello there, one and all. Today we will be installing a 9070 XT Gigabyte Aorus Elite. You will need one tool set, although you're probably only going to be using those. One delicious beverage, in case you get tired or want some danger in your build. You will need one mostly assembled computer. Corsair always works best. And, perhaps if you got it, one basic instruction guide for the VGA holder. Let's get to it. First, your beautiful graphics card. Don't drop it. You'll notice that there are a lot of little tabs on it, anti-smudge stuff, but those can wait. First up is the thing you want to do before you've got to work in tight spaces, and that's the motherboard mount. So, if I can understand basic geometry, 2 screws right there. Not sure why there's the extra hole. Maybe it's just for basic compatibility purposes. Case screws, specialty screws, very small, so put them somewhere you can easily see them. Now that you are prepped with the correct bit, correct screws, and correct washers, line up your bracket, slip the washer onto the screw, and do your best not to smudge up the whole card. If you do have a Corsair case or another similar case with a cable shroud, you may have to move this bad boy a little bit farther inside. But I think we'll be doing just fine with the beautiful 4000D tempered glass case. Alright, important side note. This model has 3 8-pin connectors. Would not recommend using, obviously, one cable. But if you are going to do it like me and use one normal cable and one pigtail, because let's be honest, this is 340 watt card, should be okay. Make sure you get clearance on your motherboard. Nobody likes taking their motherboard out just to put in a graphics card, but let's do it. Side note, whoever invented these god-awful motherboard standoff screws for graphics cards should be in hell. God awful to take out, and it pulled out the little screw I have in my case to hold the motherboard in. Not a huge problem, but these suck like nothing else. Thankfully, it seems that this is held in with pressure and screws directly to the GPU. So we are looking good. After sliding in the graphics card, you'll notice it takes up nearly the entire case. I believe it is 339 millimeters. This is the 4000D for reference, and it gets just enough space for that little magnetic anti-sag bracket right there, as you can see. So I am quite happy with my selection. As you can see, there is a BIOS switch, plenty of things to peel off, 3 8-pins, which I pulled through, as you can see. So, level it off, make it all nice, and test this bad boy out. After consulting the manual, I have decided to ditch the pigtail and use not 1, not 2, but 3 individual cables. Since this is a fairly high power card and it's going to be using a lot of it, requiring about a 850 to 900 watt power supply, this seemed like the best opportunity not to blow up my PC. So, let's put our beautiful tinted black glass panel on and give it a shot. And action. Looks good. Flickering's interesting. It's probably just a startup feature. And life. Looking pretty good. I'm going to mess around with the RGB settings, get everything set up. Remember to use DDU if you are switching over for any different type of manufacturer like NVIDIA. I know a lot of people are probably coming from the 3000 series. And there's nothing worse than memory corruption because you forgot to switch out your basic display drivers.